Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I apologize. No, I don't. I don't apologize for my Instagram post.
I'm waving. You just can't see me.
Likely story.
Wow.
Post a picture in chat of you waving, and then I'll believe it.
I would if I could.
Go ahead and tell us about your weekend. Chat, I'll talk to all of you in a moment. Matt is convinced this is his execution.
Yeah, this is the end of my life.
This has all been arranged by Jesse because Jess, Stig, and CV are all in chat tonight, which famously all three of these people come for Matt hard, but are never in the same place at the same time. Famously. Also, we are without a fox for the first half of the stream, so...
No rules.
Now is the time.
Now is the time for all kinds of mayhem.
Yeah, don't remind me about how shitty my weekend was.
Yeah, Jesse, how was our weekend?
I was like not sure if that was genuine or not. I was like, oh, I'm sorry you had a bad weekend. Then I'm gonna be slow tonight, y'all. So slow.
For those in chat that aren't aware, Jesse came to visit me last weekend, and
last weekend, 2 days ago.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday actually, because Sunday's how we spent most of the time. Yeah.
I'm very jealous. Like Jesse came to visit you. Jess and Stieg went to visit other writer friends in a writing retreat. I want a writing retreat with friends.
We need to have one. We need to get everyone together.
I can't organize. Well, one could be organized, but I could not participate until like at least next year.
Yeah.
So one day. Hi, friendos. Yes, hit the like button. Hello. Finally, I'm in an agreeable time zone to watch this. He's in EST.
We should have canceled this week.
Yeah, we should have.
Don't stop. Chris came home, right? And I'm trying, like, I'm reading out, because CB is now a Botwa addict like myself, and she wanted to make sure she got all the horse stables in the game. So I'm reading out from a list of horse stables so that we can figure out which ones she's missing. And he's all like, is your stream canceled tonight? And I'm like, no, I gotta go get ready. But, like, Matt famously isn't there until 3 minutes till, and I don't know about Jesse, so I don't actually feel the need to be there super early.
Well, and Jesse's body didn't even show up.
I know, just my voice did.
And then he got so sad, and he pouted so hard, and then he's like, but I need you. And I'm like, sir, it is Monday. I canceled last week because we didn't know what my family was doing, but sir, you will not pull this. So don't you two start on me as well. I'm vaguely available for this week. We'll take vaguely available. Jesse's vaguely available.
That is true.
Stevie and Stig here. Oh, yeah. Shut up. I'm also here. Sorry. That's what we need for a holiday bash.
Yeah.
Stevie,
it's actually just a holiday roast.
That would be so much fun. Let's talk ways to make macaroni. That's how we celebrate my birthday this year. It's just also Matt's birthday.
For Sam's birthday, we're gonna kill Matt on his birthday.
We're gonna roast Matt on his birthday for my birthday. Yes, it's gonna be fun. Jesse, brought to you by his camera, is fucked and will only be an anonymous voice. It's fine. You know what? Even with just a voice, you're still more here than Fox is usually.
That's true.
And yet, I feel his presence is still weirdly stronger. So, not Eric here might be my favorite. Hold on, who's not? There is a Stardew Bish who kind of looks like not Eric. Although, Cody, I'd call that more like young Ganondorf. Sorry, for those who don't know, Cody and CB both recently got Switches, and so I've been a terrible influence on them both. And we've been talking games. Jesse will be playing the role of my conscious. Jesse, on a scale of 1 to 10, how effective are you as Matt's conscience?
As my conscience.
0.
At least
Wait,
it's
should
not
it
in
be
the
conscience
conscience.
and not conscious? Because he's not making me awake. He's playing the role with my soul. Those are the same word to me. Conscious and conscience.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're basically the same.
Those should be the same word.
I only remember that the one that is supposed to be the voice that tells you the right things to do is conscience because it's a brain thing. I have to send a screenshot to somebody real quick. TV, go check your DMs. This is your intervention, Matt, and I need to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
I already know all about my car's extended warranty.
Fox Jr. is here, and I do have access to get people out. How dare you? I've been indoctrinated. Nice facial hair, Matt. Make sure you don't rub it off when you wash your face.
You got jokes.
Look, it doesn't help that I genuinely did not process he had facial hair again this week. I
Just
was
thought it
just
was a
like,
shadow.
man, his lighting's getting harsher. So, I mean, you also look like you have a tan, so I feel I cannot be blamed.
I just look completely different.
You're just you're just a cell shading to me now, just a
Yeah.
Nintendo avatar. Oh, I do like a good roast. Yes. Oh, I'd be up for a Matt roast. The jokes practically write themselves. The punchline of the Matt joke is thus Matt. The only hindrance to my joining the Matt roast is me also playing. CB's turn to roast Matt. But she'd be like, hold on, I gotta find this shrine.
Honestly, that would insult me more than any of the roasts. Her not even bothering to roast me, that's what would cut deep.
She's like, hold on, I gotta find a horse. Is it a tan or is Matt in a poorly lit room? Well, to be fair, usually he's contrasting against his wall. His shirt doesn't quite match his skin tone. So I think it's tan. Last week Matt grew a beard and we all just thought his lighting was freaking. That was 2 weeks ago. But yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
When you first started growing it. I mean, I am currently looking for a shrine. Is it the one in the canyon? So my weekend was up and downsies. We had a very stressful trip to the library. Oh my god. Go ask Daddy to do it. I'm sure he's capable. She just growled as she walked away. She's like, I don't wanna. But my sensitivity was so weird over the weekend. We have a semi-stressful trip to the library, but it's not super stressful. And then we talk about where we're going to eat because it was late and we were tired and neither Chris nor I felt good. So we decided to take the kids to CC's Pizza. But then Chris was like, yeah, he said something about Five Guys. And I'm like, I want Five Guys now. And but the children didn't want Five Guys because they haven't been to Five Guys in 5-6 years, so they had no memory of it whatsoever. That was half their lifetime ago, and I almost cried. I was like, I should not be crying over this.
Sometimes you just want something so bad.
No, I get it.
But we're getting Five Guys tomorrow, so it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I was away for a second and I just noticed the Matt, you just have to read. You need lighting in front of you, is what it is. You need a ring light in front of you. Because it's the angle.
Not like that.
Is this?
Yeah, that's better. Is
this what the people want?
Yeah, you look very, very Dean now. Dean from Supernatural.
Oh, I thought you were just calling me by my middle name now.
Is that your middle name?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that, but now I do, and now that's in there. So
that's up there.
This is bearded Matt is now and will forever be referenced as
Yeah,
Dean.
if I have facial hair, it's Dean. If I don't, it's Matt.
I think that's a great idea.
No, so compared to
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Chris was watching The Boys and he kept like making supernatural jokes and I like didn't get it because I don't really pay attention when he watches The Boys. But then they had this close up of Soldier Boy's face and I'm like, oh, that's Dean. It kind of looks like Dean smashed with Keanu Reeves. And he's like, yes, babe, that's just why do you think I've been making supernatural jokes? And I'm like, I don't know, because you felt like it. Like, sir. You know, Dean from Supernatural. See, it is not just me. This is my villain origin story. Oh my gosh. I don't know if y'all can hear him.
I love when Chris yells or laughs.
It was even like more confusing for me because like Soldier Boy comes, you know, basically out of his like little time thing and he's got the beard and the hair. And I'm like, no, babe, he looks more like Sam. Because Sam's the one who does that. Dean's always clean shaven with short hair or like just little scruff. And then I was like, oh, I see now. It all came together. No, please no. That one curl on your forehead is a paid actor, Matt, and you can. And that's his Clark Kent curl.
Yep, keeps me Superman. Or I guess
It's like
not. Superman.
ever since Matt first guested, I told him I'm like, you vaguely look like Clark Kent, like you could play Clark Kent in a TV show. And then he's got the one curl.
I got to do that on some Halloween stream. I got to do a Superman
This year.
Yeah, for the dubba. I should do
Yeah.
I'll wear like a suit with the like Superman stuff underneath. Will be perfect.
That'd be so meta. I love it. All right, we're 13 minutes in, which I need everybody to know. When I last looked, it was 8 minutes. I have a migraine. It's not my fault. And just yelled at me to remind me it's 10 minutes in. I went to click my Milanote and instead I clicked my Word document. You mean he vaguely looked like your average company psycho? Yes, with a very specific hair curl. I knew what I was saying. From the Midwest, too.
Yeah. What is Ohio but Kansas?
You barely look like Clark Kent, and if I am Clark Kent and take off my glasses and see nothing in Squintle. That's Matt's brand, isn't it? We don't even gotta wait for your birthday for the roast, Matt.
Man.
All right, now that my Milanote is pulled up and not my Word document, you can go ahead and do your intro.
Sure. I'm Matt Hollon. I am a dark fantasy author working on my debut dark fantasy adventure novel. I also have a pirate short story available to read in Sasha Black's The Rebel Diaries anthology. It's called The White Harvester. It's featured alongside 12 other incredible villainy short stories. Feel free to pick that up. There's a link to it down there. And you can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. On Instagram, I sometimes post pictures of things with captions. And on Twitter, I sometimes tweet things that are 280 characters or less.
Never a thread? Only ever.
Oh, no, that's true. I do sometimes post threads. Like creative ways
No.
to discipline children.
Matt has lied on stream. It's time to cancel him.
Yep. So this is my last stream before I go dark forever and hide from the internet.
Or until your apology video.
I'm going to do a tearful
floor.
apology. My YouTube account has one video and it's a tearful apology and everyone's like, what is he talking about? Who is this guy?
Who is this guy? Jesse?
I am Jesse, the Invisible Man today, apparently.
I just noticed.
It's been so long since I've done one of these. What do? I write fantasy. I have a first draft that I am working on editing and revising and doing cool stuff with that. I I have Instagram and Twitter, link tree in the bio. And yeah.
I have a very important question. Does Winchester have an H in it?
Think so.
It seems like it should.
It does now. No particular reason, I asked.
Winchester.
Hi, I'm writing mom Samantha L. Nasset. This is my channel where I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer parent things. On Mondays, I host lives very much like this, where we hang out, we're productive, theoretically. I will be hosting sprints today, and other times we do fun special things. Like next week, we're going to have a writing competition with Matt, CB, and Cody. I still don't have the rules of that picked out. Maybe I'll work on that tonight. I have a migraine flare-up. Who knows? It's just going to be chaos today. I can already feel it. If you would like to read a sample of my writing, you can go to my website, SamanthaLNasset.com, where you can read my flash fiction, Until Pizza Do Us Part. And while you're there, you can sign up to my newsletter to keep up to date with all things Sam, get exclusive access to things, exclusive previews, such as everybody who was signed up pre-June got to read All That Glitters first. It's still not public. I don't know when I'm going to make it public yet. Well, I'll figure that out later. I need a drink. And if you would like to support the channel, you can like this stream, subscribe, ring-a-ding the bell so that you always know when things happen, because I don't always know when things happen. And YouTube, it will be nice to alert you. You can also donate to the Ko-fi below.
Give Sam money.
And that like helps go to buying party games and everything for the stream. And yeah, that's about it. Today my intro was rough because like I feel like I have something in my throat and I can't get rid of it. So now I just sound like Dean. I'm trying to figure out where we were in chat. Okay, yes, I spelled it right then. Well, I didn't know if it was like Worcestershire sauce, where it's like there's missing letters and then extra sounds. And on Mondays,
if you really
I host
want to
live
get me to
streams.
cry, just get me to spell Worcestershire.
Or
That'll
pronounce
do
it.
Or pronounce that. What is that?
On Monday, I
Not a
host
word.
lives very much like this, where people can come. That's actually at least once a month.
At least once a month.
At least once or
Roast
twice
of
a
Matt.
month. You specifically come to roast Matt. We don't need roast.
All it really does, it helps
need a
keep it
format
so that my
change.
head fits in these headphones. If we don't roast me, it won't fit.
Yes. We always, Matt, much like me, needs ego put in check sometimes by friends who are willing to put the ego in check.
Exactly.
It's for every one ego boost they give us 10.
Yeah, right. 10
Roast.
hits for one hug.
Thank you. I was struggling.
That's kind of the conversion table we're working under.
Yes. I am going to do the poll for the first sprint. $15, 20 minutes, no 25, because I don't have a 25-minute Sam face. 30 minutes. I don't remember if I have any other ones.
It's really just letting to go along without roasting me.
I don't think they're going to take a break from roasting you just because we're sprinting.
So it's like, yeah, I got 1,000 words, and there's just 1,000 words worth of roasting of me in the chat.
If we do like a writing retreat, we'll have to have like kind of a swear jar, but instead it's a roast jar. So like, every time you roast somebody, you have to give them $1.
Oh, I'm gonna make bank on this right now.
I was gonna say you would make a lot of money,
Mine's
and a
gonna
lot of
be-
people would get very broke.
Mine's gonna be comped.
That's like my trip. It's gonna be paid for.
Everyone's like, "How was your vacation?" I'm like, "I made a profit."
It's like I came
Like,
back
did you
with
go to
all these
Vegas?
gifts.
No,
No.
I went to Tennessee and I made money.
There's a very suspicious person that just popped in that's labeled not Fox.
It's probably not Fox.
It's probably-
I mean, they're
First,
saying it's not Fox.
For a hot second, I forgot that Jesse wasn't on camera, so I just thought he was making that expression at the not facts thing.
Yeah, I'm just holding my face like that.
That's talent.
That's some skill.
I'm a really good
30.
ventriloquist.
We got a 30-minute opening sprint today. I got distracted because let me just show you my YouTube homepage right now. Chrome tab. I was like, sir, why are you flicking me off in the bottom corner? What's going on? I am back and forth with Kid and whatnot, and I return to Matt Kett Winchester. I get this stream 11:10. Do these tacos taste funny to you? Very excellent. I am glad. I'm not in the right folder. I was like, where are all of my things? My Let's Talk folder. It's okay. That's still not the one I want. There we go. That's the one. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Born ready.
He's a 10, but his name is Matt Kent Winchester. My favorite part is that Matt's the one who did that. All right. Are you ready? Somebody count us down.
I got us.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Go.
And we're back. So, how did everybody do that sprint?
I don't know how many pages I did, but I've been trying to figure out how to make a scene work, and I think I know what I'm gonna do on the next draft to make that scene workable.
Awesome. Jesse, what'd you do? How'd you do?
Okay, I'm still here. Cool. Well, my internet is saying that it's down, but it's also saying connected, and it hasn't kicked me yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I am very frustrated, and I'm sorry. I have not done anything. I've been trying to figure out this camera and this laptop. That's what I was working on.
Technical issues happen sometimes. It's all good. I did something on my phone and I don't remember what it was. But other than that, I've actually started to reorganize my personal server because at some point I want to have it set up so that if you like pay $1 on Ko-fi a month, you can be part of my server where I hang out with people's. Eventually one day. So but before that I need to actually set it up because right now it's just it's an amalgamated mess of things. Yeah. If you require parental permission through the Family Link app, go bug your dad. Chat, how did you do? Other than Matt muted himself so he could go cry in peace.
Yeah, I
know.
That.
I need to get from the Supernatural musical. There is a song about Dean, and in like one of the lyrics is, and he cried a single man tear. And then I think they start harmonizing single man tear. I just need just that specifically.
Save it for our birthday.
Sometimes when I'm like in a weird emotional thing because of hormones or whatever, I'll be like, a single Sam tear. Depriving us of the fruits of our no, come back. I want to see you. Such vicious chat
Everyone's
we got.
So mean.
I love
Can
it.
you tell I've been crying? Yes or no?
Love
it's
you,
hard.
Matt.
It's hard to tell you what we said. I like how Jesse's like so mean, and then that he probably spends a lot of time. One day, like, oh man, could you imagine that? Where like you just always look like you have cried because you you cry a lot, and then the one day that like you didn't cry, people were like, oh man, did you get sleep? Like you look really good today.
And then you start crying.
They're like, did you try on like a new face mask or something? I love your new skincare routine. And you're like, thanks. And then it like dawns on you that you're just so miserable that people aren't used to seeing you happy.
Then you have a
so
single good day and everyone's like, oh my god, look at you.
Look at you being happy. I fixed up my website, brainstormed something for a short story, and tried to transfer files between my devices. I hope the transfer goes successfully next sprint. I went down a TikTok rabbit hole, and I'm not sorry about it. That's fair.
Can't blame you there.
Been real anxious today, so I wanted to try and get some level of control over my projects. I feel that. I wrote 599 words. I am both proud and frustrated for you that it's not 600. Jess got 647 words. Aw, yeah. Not even on TikTok, and this happens to me. I love those TikTok compilations. They're so good. I did a shrine. Aw, yeah. A single man tear slips down his face. Chat knows. I love that episode. Such a fan. I both love and hate when they do those self-aware meta episodes because I think it's such great fanfare, but also sometimes they're a little too mean about it. And I'm like, sirs now. He shows emotion without a trace. He hides behind a mask so strong. F for respect.
Thanks,
Matt
guys.
has totally been crying. Matt not crying on a day is like when a woman don't wear makeup and people ask if she's feeling alright. We'll say your hair looks messier than it did before you left, and I don't know if you did that on purpose or not.
No, that's always a fun thing at work. Is like you can tell how stressed I am by how just poofy my hair is, because I run my hand through. Literally, because I run my hands through my hair as just like a nervous habit, and so if I'm stressed at work, it's just a constant just brushing it backwards, and it just gets, and it's not good.
Oh my gosh, the episode where they got to a dimension where the actors played the actors in a TV show of the show, and it was just amazing. Oh, that one was good. Yeah. Wait, I think I'm supposed to be on Matt's side now.
Yeah, we won a
Jess,
quarterly party together.
You probably should be on his side when it comes to crying, because you and CB are both the most prolific criers I know. I don't know if that was a good sentence, but it's the one I'm sticking to. Prolific criers. I think I'm halfway team smooth peanut butter. Like, when your real team is apple butter, you can just switch whichever peanut butter side you want, given the day. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the TV show one at Stieg, like the Grey's Anatomy one, etc. Amazing. I don't know the Grey's Anatomy one, for I am a paranormal nerd, therefore. Oh, I can't say I don't like medical dramas, because I do enjoy some of them. Just depends. This poll was never ended.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh my god, 30 minutes won.
Yeah, that's why we need a 30-minute timer.
Would you look at that?
I can never be on Matt's side, not after I liked shit.
I won't back down.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Look. Boba tea, pulpy orange juice, smoothies, cereal.
I can't make it on my own because my heart is in Ohio.
Ohio.
Hello, cool gamer. The only thing I missed on Supernatural was a musical episode that would have been amazing, and for Castiel to not go to super hell for being gay and in love. That's fair. They did have a musical. Didn't they have a musical episode? Or they just had enough episodes about musicals. It's the Supernatural where they are on a Grey's Anatomy TV show. Oh, like with Dr. Handsome, I think. I think I know what you're talking about. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Like when we do our regulars writing retreat, I'm just gonna have to set up so many like weird little food things. Every morning we wake up and it's like one day there's peanut butter and smooth peanut butter. The next day there's like smooth or not smooth pulp orange juice and non-pulp orange juice, and I just get to sit back and watch the chaos as I would
orange juice and coward orange juice.
Yeah, I was distracted by witnessing that last date, but I was gonna ask you about your orange juice while we were at breakfast. I was like, because it didn't have pulp in it.
It didn't have pulp, but it was still good orange juice.
I was gonna ask if you were disappointed, and I forgot.
But yeah, no, I mean it would have been better with some pulp for sure. Definitely needed something to chew.
Just how pulpy is your orange juice?
I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie.
That just eats the orange. You just get the...
I mean,
it's the juice straight from the orange.
But no, I don't mean
Dr.
like
Sexy,
chewing it like a steak, but just chewing it like, you got a mouthfeel.
How are we not talking about the Scooby? Oh my god, the Scooby-Doo episode was like amazing. It's even better when you know that they had a reference earlier in the series where like Dean made a huge sandwich and then he goes, I'm gonna need a bigger mouth. And then in the Scooby-Doo episode, they make the huge sandwich and Dean gets a bigger mouth because it's Scooby-Doo. It's one of my favorite things. I mean, the Fangirl episode had a diegetic musical in it, but they never had a musical episode. Yeah. Like I said, I might just be confusing because they've had a couple episodes with like different musical things. So
That show has done an episode about everything.
Dr. Six. Pulp orange juice is not real.
What do you mean it's not real?
I will suplex you, Matt. No pulp is festival. Matt, I'm gonna have to give you like your own, or we're gonna have to get you your own special cabin.
If you don't want pulp in your orange juice, you might as well just go drink a Sunny D.
Yeah, not like a full-on musical one. They did. I like how there's like this calm conversation.
Yeah, there's two.
Whether or not Supernatural had a music episode amongst the pitchforks.
You like pulp, I'll kill you.
The chewy drinks.
Yeah, agreed. The Fangirl episode is the one where the single man tear song comes from. What if I will?
Then have a Sunny D. They're delicious, but they're not orange juice.
They're delicious and nutritious. Hopefully not malicious. Orange juice family. I just set up the poll for the next sprint. So if you want to voice an opinion on the next sprint, go vote. Sorry, Matt. Some people don't want chunks in their drinks. We're
I mean, just gotta have some texture, you know. Not all drinks need chunks in them. Like milk. Milk shouldn't have chunks, unless the chunks are Cheerios. But largely should be smooth. However,
largely should be smooth.
However, like boba tea, delicious, incredible, chewy.
My only problem with boba tea is that I am apparently really good at getting the bobas up the straw. To the point where, like, I can't get any drink because I've sucked so many bobas, and I'm like, "Will you?" And I'll even.
Then you get a mouthful of boba, and you get.
But I wanted the drink. I was thirsty, so it's like it's just.
Man, I might need
it's
to
just
get
my
some boba
personal
tomorrow.
issue with boba. I need everybody to look at how pretty the poll looks right now. It will never look this way again.
Ooh, that's fun.
I
Also,
tried boba. Yes, Sam.
Let me just say, Cody, you have no idea what I can survive.
Texture.
You said suplex, not kill. Maybe I won't live through that.
Matt's like, you don't know how fragile I am.
You have no idea of my fragility.
You are in training to be immortal, sir. That's like the opposite.
My Achilles heel is getting suplexed by Cody. I was dipped into the river Styx by being suplexed.
So
that doesn't make any sense, but I'm rolling.
It's kind of funny because I was checking out the link trees earlier, and I like looked at yours, and I noticed "Immortal in Training" is in the link tree, and I was like, yes. I was so touched, so flattered. I was like, I love that is there. You're assuming I can. This is the weirdest flex contest ever. Matt's just like, you're assuming I can take a hit. Cody's like, you're assuming I can throw a hit. I love how competitive you all are. Just
we're even competitive about our own weakness.
I would never. No, y'all can win. I'm too short for that life. Oh my gosh, that dead stare when you said you have no idea what I can survive. It was piercing, sir. I will win. Look.
Cody and I have an arm wrestle and one of us wins, and the person that wins goes, fuck!
Son of a bitch! It's okay. I will gladly claim to be stronger than everyone, whether it's true or not. It's fine. I'm taking it since y'all are at
The
a
championship
fast
belt.
race bottom. Fox, just DM me y'all behaving. Not hi, not I'm back. Just y'all behaving.
Like, is he asking if we are behaving, or is he stating that we are behaving?
There's a question mark.
Okay. I thought he was giving just like some affirmation, just like, you guys are behaving. Good job.
I want to believe in you, Cody. Rematch. You know, you all have Switches. If you got like Super Smash Brothers or something, you could fight each other online.
Oh no, but I'm not good at Super Smash Brothers.
Neither am I. So if you want, I'll jump in, and you may have a fighting chance of not being last.
I just like to float around as Kirby and then turn into a rock and try to fall on people.
The way that I do that all the time too.
That's all I do.
I'm not saying I'm terrible at all fighting games, but Super Smash was never my jam.
That's where I'm at. Like,
I played it to play with my friends. Otherwise, I was like, I will lose. And if I won, it was great.
I just button smash and hope for the best.
What I did get pretty decent at is if I ever got to play on Wii Fit Studio, and you do a Meta Knight's little spinny move, you can just carry people off of the map. And I would just constantly do that.
I will say though, I was like decent at most other fighting games, just not Smash. I don't know why that one is my weakness, but Bloody Roar, I was good at. That Digimon one, I was good at that one. I was so good at the Digimon one, right? So like my sisters, I, and my dad all played video games, and one day he's like, "Hey, let's play some Digimon, the fighting game. And if you beat me, you don't have to help clean the house." We're like, ain't no way, but we're gonna try anyway, because like my dad was god tier at these fighting games. I managed to win. I was so stoked, so fucking. That was the first time I ever beat him in a fighting game. He said I still had to clean my room because technically my room wasn't part of the house, and I'm like, if I tried to say that bullshit, you'd be like, it's under my roof.
How is it not part of the house?
Because he's a sore loser. Because he's a Leo. Motherfucker. So, and then my mom got home and I told on him, and she was like, that was dirty. You owe her McDonald's. So I got McDonald's out of it, at least. But I was still salty. So salty. I was like, how dare you? Oh, I want to believe in you, Cody. Rematch. The answer. No, we aren't. Neither am I. Or Mario Kart. I'm equally terrible at that. But willing to play. Like, I will play all the party games I'm bad at.
Now, Mario Kart, I'm pretty decent at.
Matt, we must. We still need to exchange Nintendo IDs.
do.
Matt, that is my Stratagay. I thought this was like Stratagay, so this was like a pun. But I think it's a typo. Fox, my lord.
Kirby just dropping.
I think I've played it once.
Okay, maybe we should play Super Smash Brothers, because I might win.
That's like I have a chance. CB is also terrible at Mario Kart, so really we should just all play Mario Kart and let the children destroy us. But we'll have a good time along the way. Kirby versus Kirby. I was decent at Street Fighter. Just want to throw that out there. But you probably could have kicked my ass at Street Fighter. Nope, just misspelling. Might win.
Look, I don't believe in myself. Let's get that out of the way.
Look, some of us are well aware of our gaming kryptonites. And they may be Super Smash Brothers. Hello and welcome.
If it's a video game that's not like the first 4 generations of Pokemon, I'm not good at it.
Rumble Arena. Thank you, Fox. I could not remember. I have a migraine. Fox says, wait, can I decimate all of you and assert my dominance? Yes, Fox. If you played Super Smash Brothers with us, we would all die horribly. Sir. You and Chris could destroy us. He's like, he said, my fan, PHAN, of course, respects me. Let the children destroy you, please. Let me end all of you. I will feel less bad about the children destroying me, to be honest. Even though I know you've logged several hundred hours into that game, I will still feel less bad about my children defeating me. Look, I don't believe in myself. Just throw that out the way quote for the board. I think so. Excuse me. I was gonna share a thing, and I can't. Oh, so my children like to play Smash Brothers, and they're kind of funny when they play Super Smash, because like obviously with their ages, the older two got quite a bit of a head start of just understanding how video games work, let alone playing them. So my oldest would sometimes, so that my youngest didn't just get completely disheartened and stop playing forever, would let her win or would let her beat him. My middle has no such mercy. He's like, no, how is she gonna learn to win if she doesn't get good? And I was like, why is that one my child? Why is that one me? Because like that was my attitude when I was his age, but then like I developed the attitude of my older one, so I was just like the two different phases of my gaming life.
My siblings did a very similar thing where my brother's the oldest and he would occasionally let me win, and my sister would be like, absolutely not, you're going to be decimated. But I would always get so mad at my brother because I'd be like, you let me win. I know it. No, beat me until I'm better.
I like whenever I started a new game with my friends or my cousins or anything, I was like, you will give me 5 minutes to figure out these fucking buttons. After that, you can destroy me, but I will at least know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, give me a second to learn.
Because I had a friend who was such a dick about it. Like, anytime anybody new joined a game, he would just destroy it. Like, not even give you a chance to figure out what your jump button was. And I'm like, look here, motherfucker, I will hide your controller. It's like, we're not going to do this. Because otherwise I will not play with you. I don't
You gotta teach them how to play and then crush them into the ground.
He's just got his rocks off destroying people. So that was the one reason that I learned how to play Street Fighter. Was so I could destroy him. They're like, look here, motherfucker, I'll actually learn this game. I'll figure out combos. I will leave behind my button mashing ways. See, that's an okay attitude to have when everybody knows how the video game functions.
Yeah.
Not so good beforehand. That's amazing. I love it. Jesse, do you have gaming experiences?
Not any like that. My brother wasn't really into that until we were way older. So I played a few Smash Brother games with him, and I never knew what to do. I just button smashed everything, hoping for the best.
That's my strategy. 90, even as a 30-something-year-old woman, I will button smash.
Yeah,
the controller.
And then for me, with my cousin, because me and her are like brother and sister, we're closer than me and my brother are. I would always play Mario Kart and whoop her ass, and she would hate it. She would hate it so much, but then I would never let her win. So I guess I'm one of those.
So way back in the day, like Baby Sam and Baby Chris.
Oh.
Ignore that. So I say baby. I was like 18. He was 20. Which isn't as weird as it sounds, because like we knew each other since I was 13 and he was 15. So, but he like came to visit for my high school graduation, and we were playing Super Smash Brothers. Well, I literally took his hand behind, like took one of his hands behind his back, and he was still winning with one hand. So like, he would just like use his nose, and my like our other friend Zosh was not bad at Super Smash Brothers. He was good at Super Smash Brothers, and I'm like, "How are you losing? I have handicapped him." He's like, "I don't know." So like, Chris was not fair to play with.
One of my friends is really, really good at fighting games, and so he was over, and I was having like a little bit of a party. He got really, really drunk, and we were playing this fighting game. And he was still just destroying everyone, despite being semi-conscious. And I'd just be like, how are you still so good at this? And he's just half awake, just like, I'm dropping combos I normally hit. And I'm like, yeah, buddy, that's going to be the alcohol doing that.
Yeah, buddy. That sucks for you, don't it?
Like, he's still like taking like one hit, and he's just like, I'm normally better than this. I'm like, yeah, you're normally a lot more conscious than this.
Katrina, you don't need to smash the controller so hard it breaks.
Sometimes you do.
But I respect it as long as you got controller money. That's you do you. It's do or die. I died a lot. Oh my gosh, I just remembered a Super Smash for that. Well, do type it out and I will read it out. I do have a timer prepared for our next sprint, but I need Katrina's story, so. Also, Jesse, what it sounds like is you also need a Switch, and we just need to have like Super Smash Saturdays.
We need
I do have a Switch
party. We just need a big Nintendo party.
So what's funny about that is I was considering in my server making like a gaming chat room for since like so many of us already are gamers or have gotten into gaming and like want game things, because with how busy and stuff our lives are, there's no way that we're ever going to be able to go, hey, so I'm hopping on this game, who wants to join? So like doing at least like one Saturday a month, I was thinking of that. So this is all great timing. I'm glad this was suggested by not me, so I now have further vindication.
Have you ever played Overcooked?
Oh,
yes,
the most stressful game on the planet. That, like,
I played that game for the first time when I was super wasted, and it was so stressful.
I played it with a couple of my friends, and we are just screaming at each other to do the right thing.
What are you waiting for to spawn, CB Child? And maybe I can give you tips on that. Fox is like, Sam, Mom! Yes, it works so well. Fox said, look, Katrina knows how to play. I melted my controller from playing too hard. That's the only way. Yes, sir, I know you fucked up your current Switch Joy-Cons.
No. Overcooked is such a good service industry simulator. It really nails it.
It was the first time I played, and I was with my ex and his friends, and we were drinking, and they were like, okay, go ahead, your turn. This is how you play. And it took me a few to understand what I was doing because drunk, and I kicked all their asses with Kirby. Yes. Nice. Undercooked sounds so stressful. Is it a magic glowing horse or a magic glowing king of the forest? Because like, just keep sit at a fire, make it morning, then make it noon, then make it night, and when the top of the mountain glows, he'll appear like around midnight. I play too much of this game. How? I have never been so angry at a game I broke it. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's not a horse, but you'll see what he is. You also cannot stable him, sadly. You can ride a bear in Bawa. Can't stable that either. You like take it to the stables. They're like, whoa, we're not stabling a bear here. And you're like, poof.
But he's
my mount. This is my steed. What do you mean I can't stable a bear? Makes me so sad. But yes, I am all for us getting video games and having a gaming day. Yes, I recommend Stardew Valley as a good starter one. You can on the Switch, because you can't mod it, you can have up to it's only $15, and you can have up to 4 people playing the same file at a time, and it's kind of a farm simulator, but there's aliens, and you can marry people, and all of the romanceable options are buy/pan, so it doesn't matter what your character is, and you can upgrade your house, you can choose to have kids. I think now there's an option that you can replace the kids' room with something else, so you can just have a bigger house instead of a kids' room.
What did you say this game was?
Fun. Stardew Valley. There's also one for the PC. Okay. I own it on both bitches, so
I've heard really good things about that game, and I'm worried about starting it because that's the kind of game I get addicted to.
Oh, that's my problem. I'm very addiction. It's one of those things where there are certain games I can't start playing till all of my goals or work for the day is done. Yeah. But Fox and I just started another farm. We've got 5 farms. We just started another farm because somebody modded the hell out of it and added 27 new NPCs and 50 new items or stuff, and there's like new side quests and everything, and we're like, it's a whole new game, motherfucker. Like before, no, I won't put Fox's romance business out on his NPCs. But for me, like before, I usually romance Shane, but I was like, maybe I'll give Elliot a try this time. He's a long-haired writer. But then we're going through the NPCs, and there's this motherfucker who looks like Zach Fair from Final Fantasy VII, which I'm like, hello. And then like his mom looks like Fang, who is my waifu, and I'm like, I don't know who to go for now, the son or the mom. And like Fox is judging me for wanting to go after the mom, and I'm like, sir, she's actually probably in my age group, kind of. He's like, she's 50, her son is at least 20. And I'm like, you don't know the age group of my game character? Okay, look, first of all, about Pirate, not Eric. I didn't know he was in the game. I haven't met him yet. Also, sir, have you not seen her? She is Fang. That is my waifu. I just cannot. I'm sorry it didn't spawn again. There's really no controlling it. You can save the game, exit it, and then like force reboot it. I need to complete my goals before I play. Yeah. Cody also like Cody did a thing to help control himself and make sure he doesn't like hyper focus on the Switch. You can download a parental's control app on your phone, and you can actually tell the Switch that like you're only allowed to play for so many hours a day, and then it will put itself to sleep.
That is a good idea.
That's really smart.
I wish all things had that.
Yeah.
Oh, most things do actually. You can do it for your computer. You can do it. Like,
I need to do that.
I can tell you all the parenting app. My children do nothing past 11.
I don't know if you're familiar with this game, but I have been obsessively playing Ark Survival Evolved, and I cannot get off of it, and it's a problem, and it sucks.
All you have to do is look for parental control like programs and apps, and you'll be able to like parent yourself. Oh, I get so addicted to games, and then I won't touch them. That's me, Katrina. I'm like, I put 100 to 200 hours into a game, and then don't touch it for 6 months, because I'm like, I know if I do. I have not. I do love me some Fang. See, sir, too many good choices. But first, before I have love, I have to befriend Shane because I need blue chickens, and I will not be denied my Zelda reference. It's really fun to come back into the conversation here every few minutes and pop from Scooby-Doo to his mom looks like Fang, who is my waifu. And I'm like, this is great. I have no idea what it means. Here's the thing. So my husband has a lot of waifus and like a couple husbandos in video games and media, but he grew sad because I had none. And he's like, I wish to buy you figures and stuff of your husbands and waifus. He tried so hard to find me a husbando, and I'm just like, nope. I play Final Fantasy 13, and I'm like, that's my boo, though. Fang, she's my waifu. Let's ignore the fact she kind of looks like a female version of my husband. There may be reasons, but I love her so much. She is my only waifu. Zach Fair comes close to being a husbando, but really I just like his aesthetics. His actual personality, I could not even pretend a romance there. But I also recently realized, because Final Fantasy likes to reuse designs, that Fang's design is basically just a feminized Zach Fair. So I'm like, things make sense now.
I'll do it.
So
I need to look at what Fang looks like, because I know Zach. I don't know Fang.
Hold on. I will find her for you. Fang. Final Fantasy 13.
Oh my god, phone. Stop it.
Excuse me. Stop screen sharing the timer. I don't care about that right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's Zach.
Hold on. I must enlarge her. No, stop it. Let me do what I want to do. This is
I
my
very much
wife.
see what you mean.
My wife who does very much look like a Zach Fair who would drop you in an alley, which I'm like, girl, yes. Also follows like in order for me to really like most characters, I need to want to steal their outfits, which, I would wear this. And she uses a like spear, which I am all for, pole arms and stuff. She's just like, she was made for me. Somebody at Square Enix was like, Sam needs a waifu. We made her a waifu. So yeah, that's my waifu. And yeah, like I said, when I was playing Stardew Valley, and I was like, oh, he looks like Zach Fair. And then his mom, who looks a lot like him, I'm like, oh, she looks like Fang, also Zach Fair. Wait a minute. I was like, hold up. I have 6 minutes left on today. I also have that set up on my computer. That's so smart, and my phone.
Took a second to realize what Cody meant by 6 minutes.
My brain. Currently with Monster Hunter Rise. Sus. I'm back and really confused.
Welcome.
Well, Sam had to have a fangirl hour. It's fine. I parental controls my life. It's a feminized her husband, right? Or is that the other one? That's kind of sweet. I mean, it's not like 1-to-1 a feminized, but like she and my husband do have very similar like hair and eyes and whatnot. So, damn. Sam is like, oh yes, let's look together. Sir, that is my wife and I am not sharing. Go get your own. For a gay man, you have a lot of wives, Cody. I'm just saying. Fang is cute. Yes, thank you. Yes. Me and G-Fang and I have the same abs. It's so crazy. Yes. Can I have her weapon? I know, it's so cool. That outfit, right? Right? You have all pleased the Sam praising her wife, except Cody. He's trying to steal my wife. We can share Sailor Moon Crystal Mamoru.
Steal your wife and her weapon.
No. 1 minute left now, but I did suffer through my goal for the day, so I can play more. Yay! The other thing is like, so say you're like, all right, I want to play for an hour, and then I want to play for an hour and then get some like writing stuff done, and then maybe I will reward myself with other things. You can like adjust the controls throughout the day, or just like turn them off. And when you turn the control, hold on, let me see if y'all can hear it. One of my children's switches is about to be parental unlocked for a bit. It's a little Mario running. Well, you can't see because the light's too bright, but it like plays Mario, and then it has a little Mario running across, like do 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 as its loading screen. I love it so much. For a gay man, you have a lot of another quote for the board. Fine, I'll take the himbo snow. You may have snow. I do love him, but you may have snow. Also, you can set up independent days. So Friday. Oh, yeah, that's fair too. The kids get more time on the weekends during the school year. Mother, pay attention to. I will. Let me start the timer. I see the 9+ DMs in the corner. I love that. I love that it's question mark, uncle question mark. All right. Jesse, I picked this timer just for you.
Oh, I want to boop at Snoop.
It's not going to bark at us, though. Because I'm muting that shit right now. All right. Would you like to count us down?
Yeah, I'll count down. I don't have fingers, though, so Matt, if you want to assist.
Yeah, I got you.
Matt,
I have plenty of fingers.
Cool. 3, 2, 1, go!
Welcome back, everybody. Going to. Yep. How did everybody do on that sprint? I forgot to put the sprint banners up. And in all his yelling and DMs, Fox never reminded me.
You forgot the sprint banners, and Matt forgot his headphones.
Hey, Jesse, you don't have to be so loud about it.
I caught that.
I was just
I heard
frantically
something.
looking around
but-
for where the sound was coming from because I could hear it, but I was like, why does it sound weird?
When I'm in a call sometimes and I put my phone down so I can do something, I'll sit there and I'll be like, Fox, where did you go? And then I'll finally be like, Fox, say something. And then be like, what? And I'm like, aha, there you are. Also, Chris and I went on our anniversary trip last week, but don't start sending a bunch of happy anniversaries. Our anniversary is Saturday. And this was my traveling snack. Just a 12-pack of Cheez-Its, which I have eaten many of, despite my attempts to conserve them.
I support that
Fox,
choice.
everybody knew that you talked to me. Like, I'm one of the few people who has heard your voice. I've brought this up in stream before. Let me tell you, this man acts like I out certain pieces of information, and I'm like, sir, they done knew.
This isn't news.
Yeah, if you haven't talked to Fox, I would not believe he had a real voice.
Jesse would be like, yeah, then we'd know. He is a figment of her imagination. Why are you yelling at me now? A gay man with taste, Sam. I can't help it. I mean, that's fair. I'm just saying. You may want to reassess some things about yourself. And she summons a dragon. What isn't there to love about Fang? Her questionable maybe taste in a maybe romantic interest. I don't know. I say it's a platonic sisterly relationship, which then like people are like, oh well, if you say that, then you're like anti women loving it. No, she and lightning are a thing. Damn it, Vanille is no. But I also just kind of like Vanille is a character who the very concept I should absolutely love because like she's in pink and she's kind of upbeat and happy and stuff, but her fucking weapon is this fish line hook things that just shreds shit. It's like the most gruesome weapon in the parties. But I can't stand her because the way they animate her, she's like, ah! And then she makes these noises and I'm like, who decided this?
Why?
Why? Yes, my child. Yeah, install your Roblox. Yes, a dragon. That's why her name is Fang. Because Final Fantasy super on the nose with their character. Like Snow summons an ice goddess. They're not subtle.
They're just going for it, and I love that for them.
You'll never guess who Lightning summons. Odin.
Whoa!
I went to the kitchen to grab ice cream, and my parents are currently watching Supernatural.
They knew.
I need to know. Do you chew your ice cream? To be fair, there's a lot of good ice creams that like have solid like cookie chunks or
the Twix ice
whatnot.
cream bars.
Yeah, so no, my teeth would mutiny, sir.
So that's not a texture thing. That's a temperature thing. Putting cold on teeth gonna hurt.
This debate that happened. Exactly, no one likes a really sensitive teeth.
Right. Like,
so what's funny is like I'll bite ice cream. I don't care. Please tell me you don't chew your orange juice too, Haley. So
like I would chew ice cream if it didn't hurt. It just does.
Rescued peoples. Yes, the peoples needed rescuing. I hunted some monsters. I rise in the ranks. Woohoo! No, please. 395 words. Wait, who just texted me? Only people I know text me. Oh, okay. My sister just finished Heart Forger. Ah, maybe we can finally read. No, we need the others. My sisters and I have we're trying to do book readings together, and our first series that we're reading together is the Bone Witch series. Book 1 is Bone Witch, 2 is Heart Forger, and 3 is Heart's Glass. And our middle sister took so long to read the Bone Witch, and she finally read it because I got the audiobook, and she was going to a convention with me, and I had her trapped. So we read it together. And then my baby sister was just like, I finished Heart's Forger. And I'm like, yeah, wait, that's not the one. I'm going to have to trap my other sister again so we can listen to it. I watched a Gojo TikTok and started watching Jujutsu Kaisen again. That's fair.
I just finished that a couple weeks ago.
Was What a Secret?
Oh,
Jujutsu Kaisen's great.
Yeah.
This anime is about to be my whole personality. That's fair. That's fair.
I don't want to spoil, but the end of the season.
Well, don't, because I don't remember how far we got.
Yeah, I'll just say the end of the season.
See, thank you, Cody. I felt they were very platonic. I even felt they were kind of sisterly. So it weirds me out when people ship them together just because they're comfortable with each other. But I'm like, but there was some sexual tension with Lightning, though. Like, ho. So I just like masculine, strong women. That's fine. So does my sister and me. Subtlety, we don't know her. It's one of the many things I enjoy about Final Fantasy. Did I hear you play Monster Hunter Rise, or am I wrong? Cody was playing Monster Hunter Rise. Also, hello. Have you spoke today? Did we summon you with Monster Hunter? Yes. Was it a secret that you and Fox don't talk on the phone? We don't talk on the phone because he's in Canada and I'm in Ameriland, as we call them. But we do on Skype. Oh God, I'm old. We do on Discord. I play Rise 2. I'm about to hit HR 50. That ending, I know. I need more. You two may DM about it.
Yeah, I was going to say message about it.
She's not even remotely with Lightning, and you know it. Vanille also doesn't exist in you. Sir, look, Fox's standards for romance are astronomical. He is not a normal romance reader. The rest of the romance readers were like, yes, they're a couple. We're okay with it. Like, you tell me it's canon, works for me. Him, he's like, no. You must convince me beyond a shadow of a doubt. And I'm not saying that Lightning and Fang are a thing. I'm just saying there was tension between them. That's all I'm saying. And there was none between her and Vanille. None at all. Canada. Yes, he lives in Canada. Very similar to Canada.
Similar, but not quite the same.
As in, you hear him speak words. Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was a secret, but apparently he felt it was a secret. He knows that he should tell me things are secrets. When we when people go into Discord calls on my server, sometimes Fox will pop in, but then he just doesn't speak or anything, and then other people abandon us, and it's just me and him, and then all of a sudden he's talking, and I'm like, oh, hello, yes, you're there.
He's so mysterious.
Canada. I am from Canada. Canada, population of 2.
Population Fox and Katrina.
Yes. Also, Matt, please. I know no one who's finished it, and I have feelings.
Message me.
I think she wants to DM you.
Yeah.
This is him extending consent to be DM'd about the ending of Jujutsu Kaisen. This will be our final sprint of the night, because even though Matt thinks he's a super sprinter, he is not. He will get tired.
I need so much rest.
Which is fair and valid. You just also need to accept your own limits, like you do with whatever you and Cody had going on that I can't remember the details of. Suplexes.
Did we do? Oh, I was just like, Cody, did we go on an adventure or something that I don't remember?
That's I also don't remember what me and Cody had. I think I finished Jujutsu Kaisen. Look, I will not today, but at some point in my server, I will open up the Let's Talk Anime to other people than just me, Cody, and CV, and y'all can make threads in there.
Yeah, my anime experience is pretty limited, but the ones I have watched, I really like.
Yeah, I know nothing about anime.
It's fine.
I like what I've seen, but I just don't. I haven't watched a ton of it.
That's fair. Fox was like, one day you need to stop alienating half your audience. And I'm like, I have nothing to talk about. My audience is so diverse that, like, no matter what, it's going to alienate half of them. He's like, you could talk about writing theoretically. And I'm like, no.
We don't want to talk about writing when we do writings on our sprints.
Well, here's the thing. I start talking about writing, and most of the time, chat gets quiet. And I'm like, I want to talk to chat. So, I don't know. Chat, do y'all want to talk about writing? Is that what Let's Talks are for, even though I haven't done a writing Let's Talk in a while? Don't tempt us. We will do it. What about his fan club? You misspelled fan club if you're referring to Fox. Rude. I have started many, but I have finished few. Also fair. Cody is not Canadian.
He's close, though.
Yeah, he's a Michigander.
He's like an hour away from Canada.
It's fair. Don't laugh at me, Matt. I'm trying. Don't insult me, Sam. How am I insulting you?
I wasn't laughing at you. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was just a devastating little, I don't know.
Bother. Yeah. He's very intent at looking at whatever's in the corner. My brain be mush. That's fair.
I feel that.
Yeah.
The default spelling, you should just get on my level where the default spelling of several words starts with a PH instead of an F. And then you fuck up Google when you try to look up the little fuzzy fox and you're typing PHOX and Google's like, the fuck you want?
Who?
Like, you should just know. I am the vice president of the Fox Fit Club. We talked about this when we started.
I think the vice president would have spelled it right the first time.
I would tend to agree.
They're coming for your card, Cody. We have ketchup chips. I think we do too.
I thought this was like an appeal to join the Fox fan club. And I'm just like, weird bargaining chip you got there. Bargaining chip, because it's a chip.
I just know we have a vast, larger variety of chips and cereals because every now and then I will just be in the grocery store and send Fox a picture of one of the like outrageous, very American cereals or something we have, and he'll be like, "What? Where?" He's like, "What fantasy land do you live in?"
Do you remember the chicken and waffles Lays?
Yes.
Those were actually pretty good. I liked them. Like, they had like a little bit of mapliness and then like artificial chicken flavor. Like,
I never tried those because I thought they would be too weird.
No, they were really good. Have you ever had chicken and waffles?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, chicken and waffles is delicious. Works as a chip.
Most things, if I can like pour syrup on them, I find delicious. Oh, Chris and I went to. Don't worry, I have the timer pulled up. We'll do the last sprint in a moment. Chris and I.
The food's come up, so we gotta.
We went to this like special, like I forgot what the place was called, but we specifically went there for their crepes, and oh my god, they were so good. I got this like banana and pineapple one, which. Not gonna lie, I don't recall much pineapple taste, but that's fine because like the banana caramel thing they had going on was so good. I'm like, I didn't need the pineapple. I have a picture of it, which for anybody who follows my TikTok, I will be posting Link's Adventures July 2022 soon. I've got all the photos. Everything's captioned. I just need to make the little TikTok things, which I haven't yet. Chicken? Oh, yes, chicken.
Yeah,
no,
they're straight up really good. Like,
I don't know if I think they were seasonal.
yeah,
but
I don't think they're still around.
most of our chip flavors are bacon and or cheese of some kind. That's
They're good
fair.
flavors.
America cereals are pure sugar. They're either pure sugar, wheat, or corn. Those are your 3 options.
Yep.
Or oats. Honey bunches of oats
Oh.
with almonds. The best cereal.
Yeah, I just ate a box of that the past couple weeks, and it's so good.
Love honey bunches of oats.
My
That's how
husband.
you know we're growing up.
Oh, so Chris has always enjoyed those healthier cereals. I mean, also the pure sugar cereals, but like
Yeah.
depending on the day, it depends on because he really loves raisins. So he would buy them and he's like, yeah, I can get myself a small box because why would kids eat these? And then my youngest is like obsessed with them. She's like upset every time he brings home a healthy cereal. She's like, I've never had that before. And then she wants it. Like, we're like, we just bought you chocolate frosty Cocoa Puff looking things, but sure, go eat the raisins cereal.
I remember when my parents would eat Total. I would, to feel old, also eat Total, but I would put like 5 tablespoons of sugar in it. I'd just be like, oh yeah, this grown-up cereal, real nice.
So I used to get mad because the grown-up cereal, like Total and stuff, it's got like freeze-dried fruits in it, right?
Yeah.
On the picture of the kids' cereal, it also had fruit, but we didn't get freeze-dried
where's the
fruit.
fruit?
Like, why? I'll just, as you did, I'll just add my own amount of sugar, so I
Take
can
the
also
sugar
have
jar,
fruit.
dip it over a little bit.
All right, so we're gonna go into our final sprint.
I'm about to get a box of Total. That's what I'm going to do.
I mainly just want to finish this bag, and I can't stand the sound of me chewing. And it's made louder with the headphones.
Yeah, I need a snack.
I like when people are like, I'm trying to find there it is. When people are like, oh, I don't mind if you like chew on like with your headphones. I'm like, I mind. This has nothing to do with you. This is not me being polite. I mean, I would be polite, but I have other priorities right now. I have no particular reason for picking a fish timer other than Matt likes pirates and I like fish.
Does that have a built-in countdown?
Yeah, but we always ignore that.
I was gonna say, that's what that
we-
looks like.
Talk to him.
Don't steal our thunder.
we count down to the countdown.
Yeah.
So I will forever eat Lucky Charms. I mean, that's fair. My child recently brought me a box of a healthy cereal, but it like had Lucky Charms marshmallows in it. And I'm like, what is
For
this?
what?
And he's like, Mom, it has marshmallows. And I'm like, sure. Whatever makes you happy. I will destroy a box of honey bunches.
Honey bunches is so good.
All right. If I could turn my hearing off so I don't have to hear myself. Right? Katrina gets me. Okay, go ahead and count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
And we're back. So how did everybody do during that final sprint?
Good. I got a snack, and I read some pages. I didn't have any cereal though, so I just ate an apple.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It was crunchy. I got that much.
That's fair.
My laptop is saying that it's not connected to the internet, but it's still like connected to the stream, but it won't load anything else. So I haven't been able to pull up anything to work on anything. So I've just been sitting here chilling,
Just
being
like
a little distracting to others, but you know.
I mean, distracting others is what you do. Oh, so I went to I was checking out my server because I'm deleting a bunch of roles to like try to organize it better and everything. And I was like, do I need to keep Rhythm in the server? Because Rhythm bot ended its service, and I had forgotten that. And I was like, no, so I got sad.
What did Rhythmbot do? Was that the one that like found songs?
Yeah, with Rhythmbot, like if you were in calls with people on the server, you could like go to the thing and hit a command, and then it would find a song on YouTube, and you could play it for like everybody to hear. So it was really nice for like work and chill days.
Yeah.
When like, because you could also like you could mute Rhythm. So if you didn't want to work with music, then you could just mute Rhythm, or if you wanted to listen to your own stuff, mute the bot and go do your own thing. But then like some of us would just sit there and we would pull up the queue, and then everybody take a turn picking a song, and it was fun. So I was very sad. I watched more Jujutsu and read Jujutsu. Katrina, do you just have like the anime up on the TV and the manga on your phone? Because I too do that. Chris and I will be watching something, and I will also be reading a webtoon while we're watching it. And he's like, "But how?" And I'm like, "Cause the TV is like right." I can multitask. I'm currently falling with guys. Falling in love with guys? I need more context.
I think he just
Cody.
thinks he's tumbling.
Yeah, Cody and a bunch of buddies just went to a big hill and are just rolling down it.
He's just tumbling on down.
Reliving their childhood.
Yeah. But a bean? Cody, what does that mean?
Oh, there's an emoji test room. I'm like, do I keep that for emoji testing purposes? Probably not. I'll probably make a Carl bot headquarters and have her do it in there. Listen, I need more. Look, I get it. That's what fan fiction's for. Sam, no need to call me out. I am but a bean, and I'm falling, trying to get a crown.
Is this a reference to something?
I was gonna say, I have no idea what's happening now.
I feel like I'm missing context here.
Are you talking about the Juminos? Because those aren't beans. They're little, like, marshmallow aliens.
What?
I don't know if it's just shield something.
Oh, he's playing Fall Guys.
Oh, is that?
Oh, okay. Which is free on the Switch. They, like, just released
That game is chaotic as hell.
I don't know what that game is.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
But Katrina, consider this. Back when I read fan fiction, I had to find it on DeviantArt, had to find it on like fanfiction.net, and nothing was tagged or organized super well. But now you've got stuff like AO3, whose tags are fucking wild, mind you. They're like hashtags you would find on Tumblr sometimes. So like finding the exact thing you're looking for is so much easier now. Which is why I haven't gone to AO3, because I'm like, I will never leave. This is where we'll spend the rest of my days. If I do, there will be no return. I feel it. Why I got it, because Sam told me about it. Well, look, one of my children really wanted to play Fall Guys, but I was having an issue because they were like, well, he can't have a kid's account. He has to have an adult account. And they knew that he had a kid's account because it was going through PlayStation. And he has a kid's account on the PlayStation. So they like... I tried to make a parent account to make his kid's account, and they simultaneously were like, your account doesn't exist and this email is in use. And I'm like, this can't be a thing. So I was like, you just have to wait till you're 13 to play Fall Guys. And then the Switch was like, hey, we've got Fall Guys for free now, as long as you've got Nintendo Online. And the kids were like, Mom, it's there. And then they bring it to me, and Nintendo's like, yo, we need parental permission. And I was like, oh, they have permission. And Nintendo's like, we sent you an email. And I clicked the email, and they're like, all right, make them an account. We're set to go. And I'm like, Nintendo. So
That's why I love Nintendo.
Nintendo's like, as long as you say that they can do this thing, we don't care.
Dang, now
We're not their parents. We asked you. We made you do like a 2-3 step verification. You're not coming back on us for this. AO3 is wild. Which is it though? PlayStation likes to make things so difficult. It wasn't even PlayStation's fault, to be fair. It was the publisher that made the Fall Guys game. They were driving me insane. Fox says, maybe I need to put parental controls on your computer and phone. For why? For what purpose? I control my addictions fairly well, except when I have a migraine and I just choose to not exist on anywhere but Manta in Webtoons. Yes, thank you, Epic Games. Which Epic Games famously does not have good customer service. Sir, what do you mean I do not? Have I played Botwa at all? It's right here, and yet I have not played it. And it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm currently doing the Master Trials, and those are so taxing. They put me in a level, and it was dark. I couldn't see anything, and lizards started spitting at me, and I was like, oh god.
What game is this?
Stealing my ideas. Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
In Breath of the Wild, part of the DLC you get is like the Master Sword Trials, which the first one is like 12 levels, but you can't save in between levels, and like healing and materials is minimal. I don't have any of my armor or anything that I've gathered through the game. And I did the beginner trials, but now I'm in the middle trials, and I got to like level 8 or 9, and then a meteor wizard. Its name is literally Meteor Wizrobe. Murdered my ass with a rain of meteors.
That sounds entirely too intense.
I was trying so hard to shoot him in the face, but like it's just pitch black all around us, so it's just me and this glowing ass little wizard dude throwing giant fireballs as big as I am at me. And I don't have any armor. They gave me pants. That's all I have. So I have pants.
They better be fireproof.
No, I burned. It was. It is what it is. I'll be fine. I'll get through it. I'll get through it. There's not a Zelda thing I have not gotten through. Screw the trials. I've been in that room. Fuck it. I'm sorry. What was that name? Breath of the Wild, like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is an amazing game. I highly recommend it for all peoples who enjoy games. I'm just doing endgame hardcore stuff right now. Sam, let me use the weakest possible example to prove my innocence. Oh, woe is me. I'm Sam, a poor innocent soul, bullied so harshly. Whoa, whoa. Sir, were you not just harassing me to play Stardew Valley with you tonight? Sir, were you not? just less than 20 minutes ago, like, hey, I need to know if we're playing Stardew tonight.
The T.
He says, I have never harassed you in your life. These people have witnessed it on screen. The harassment.
I've never seen anything a day in my life.
How dare you, Matthew? Matthew Adias Kent Winchester.
I have no dog in this fight.
Matthew Adias Dean Kent Winchester.
I think that you both make really good points. And, we all just say things and think things, and we're
Fox
all just
says
people
Matt's
in the
number
end.
one today. Matt's a wonderful person. Matt gets it. Matt, why do you look so scared?
Katrina can say that, but nothing about how scared I look. It's kind of rude.
Jesse's like, I haven't been here when they fought in person. I was before this era. You got the so full name. I started
I got full name.
Matt trying to record. All right, but we should.
I know who controls the buzzers in quarterly parties. I know who I need to win over.
I'm gonna give Chris the buzzer next time.
Oh no! You know who knows every animal dick? That would be Chris.
Fox said, "You will not watch me, sir." I probably won't because he'll be tired, but that's not the point. Mom and Dad are fighting. How dare you? He is my brother. His mom and uncle are fighting. If you're gonna
Mom and uncle.
That. I tell him sometimes, I'm like, Fox, people have parasocial relationships with you and you never even appear on screen or talk. And he's like, how? Why?
The lore is that strong.
It's just, it's that, that good. He's just that awesome a presence in existence. But all right, Matt's yawning, which means he's fading. I have to possibly go play a game with somebody who claims not to harass me. And there are so many jokes I want to make, but I'm not because, I respect your romancing privacy, sir. But just know he's like, I'm going to end you. Why are you going to pass out and lose all our money on the farm? He said, wow. I'm replacing you as host of your channel. Matt's the new host. Matt doesn't have time to run my channel.
That's true, but also my rise to power.
He shares my birthday. It's the closest one.
Also, this is when I learned that Katrina and maybe others aren't familiar with the animal dick.
Every animal. Oh yes, he has a whole ass fan club, and he's never made an appearance. Did I miss some Sam Lord? So during one of the holiday bashes, I think the first one. I think we've only had two, so
Yeah,
it had to have been the first one. There is a Jeopardy category that is dedicated to animal dick facts. It was supposed to be because some categories were biased to specific players. It was supposed to be a category more biased towards Chris because he has a obsession with dick facts. And that Matt went out of his way to study.
I learned about so many dicks leading up to that holiday bash.
So that's the kind of dedication. Remember, Fox, this is who you want to replace me with. Are you really
I learned about them all.
And who won that game?
I won that game.
Exactly. It paid off.
in
To
Miles.
be fair, you don't have to say that game because I've won every game.
Yeah, that's true.
Every game.
Also, in fairness to Chris, he the buzzer was lagging really hard. That was
Yeah.
kind of before we figured out, and even apparently now we realize the buzzer cheats sometimes and switches people around.
It's
So-
it's all about the buzzer.
We may have to look into a better
The
buzzing
buzzer
app.
is our god. It's just whoever
Fox
prays to the
didn't
buzzer
think.
most.
Whole ass fan club, literally just us. But yes, he has a whole ass fan club. Katrina, how many other people? I don't have a fan club. Matt does not have a fan club. Jesse doesn't have a fan club. We
Speak
have
for
people
yourself.
who say they're fans, but nobody. Yes, or maybe he does, and we just can't see them.
Yeah, the fan club's just not here.
The fan
Whoa.
club is invisible, just like me.
Got you. That's next level. I'm crying. Don't pretend you're not worse than him. They should. I didn't say he was worse than me. They should just send me a nice, kind message as a form of buzzer instead of a buzzer. Whoever types the nicest compliment to Fox first.
Ooh, it looks like CB buzzed in first. What? She didn't even buzz. Yeah, but she sent 3 hearts, and you only sent 2, so...
She sent the best gifts. I have fans. I think they are just my friends, though. That's fair. But do you have a fan club?
Yeah.
Because
Do they have regular meetings?
Foxes kind of do. They have a shrine. The only shrine I made. It's
have
not
no
as
shrine.
impressive when you have to make it yourself. Listen, I have to commit to one club right now. I'm sorry. I mean, it's fair. She shared her fudge virtually. All right, we're gonna get going. So I can throw more shade, but directly at Fox. And Matt was yawning, so Jesse, you're in the hot seat.
Damn, Jesse, you didn't even flinch.
I know, I didn't.
At
Such
least
a-
he also didn't have a weirdly timed jump.
Oh my god.
that was so fucking funny.
Look, we had no practice. There was no rehearsal.
Oh my god. I'm getting flashbacks to that now. That was funny. I am Jesse, Invisible Man today. Hopefully not next time. I am a fantasy writer, aspiring author. Working on my first draft, kind of editing phase, all that fun stuff. And Sam left us.
I didn't leave us. I was put in the
He
corner.
got kicked out. And my social stuff is in the link tree below.
And I'm a man of many names. But the most reoccurring one is Matt. I am a dark fantasy author working on my debut dark fantasy adventure novel. You can also read my work in The White Harvester, a pirate short story featured in Sasha Black's The Rebel Diaries anthology. There's a link to it down below. You can buy it on any of your online bookstore locations. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where I post sometimes either my thoughts or pictures or some combination thereof.
You should look upon your name.
Yeah, there it is. Kent? Clark Kent. Yeah, that makes sense.
There you go.
Like who is Kent?
He's like, I don't understand this reference anymore. It's been too long a night. Speaking of long, hi, I'm writing mom Samantha on Nasset, and on my channel I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer parent things. I'm also an ancient immortal of mysterious and unknown origins. On Mondays, I host lives like this, where regardless of format or topic, it's always going to be chaos. We're probably going to talk about food, and someone's getting roasted or bullied or both, but all in good fun. If you would like to see a sample of my writing, you can go to my website, SamanthaLNasset.com, where I have a spooky flash fiction up. And if you would like to stay up to date with all things Sam, as well as get exclusive early access to short stories and beta reading opportunities, you can sign up to my newsletter at my website. If you would like to help support the channel and keep it going and everything, you can like the stream, subscribe, ring-a-ding the bell so that you are always alerted whenever I upload stuff or am going live. And if you would like to tip it so that maybe I can buy more fun games and stuff for parties, you can tip at my Ko-fi down below.
Give Sam money.
Thank you all for joining. Thanks, Jesse, for coming back. Thanks, Matt, for all the many times you come back. He holds the record right now. And thanks, everybody, for watching and for chatting and having a good time.
Thanks, Matt, for being the channel poltergeist.